There are a lot of townies in The Sims 4, and today I'm going to be trying to rank them all. I have 5 different categories. So at the top we have Motherlode because these are the best townies, and beneath that we have Iconic. These townies are quite iconic, but they're not quite as good as the Motherlode. Then in the middle we have Decent. Like, I don't really have many thoughts about these townies. Like, I like them, they're fine. Boring, that's for the townies that I really probably can't even remember, to be honest, because there's a lot of townies in this game, and when I was adding all these townies to this tier list, I didn't know a lot of them, which is kind of embarrassing, but so that would be where those ones would go. Then right at the bottom, I do not like these townies, they suck. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to start. These townies are in alphabetical order based on their names, but some of them I don't know the names of, which is kind of embarrassing. Like, I can't remember this guy's name. I know he delivers the groceries for you. He's the mayor's son in Cottage Living, but I can't remember his name. I know it begins with A because he's at the start, but I'm not sure what it is. So I feel really bad. I know most of the townies, I feel, but a lot of them I do not know the names of, so you're just gonna have to bear with me. So yeah, this guy, grocery delivery boy, he's like fine. He's sweet, decent. Same with, this is Agatha Cramplebottom. She's decent. She's not as cool as Agnes, who she's gonna have to go in iconic because it's Agnes Cramplebottom. Like, she's amazing. I do not like Akira. He just rubs me the wrong way, to be honest. I think he's quite popular, so that's like an unpopular opinion probably, but he gives me bad vibes. I do not like him. I do not like him one bit. Alexander Goth. All the Goths are pretty iconic, to be honest. So Alexander has to go up there. Then this is one of the Sims from Life and Death. This is a ghost. Ghosts are pretty cool, but this one, I think it's just kind of like a random one. Okay, next we have, I don't know her name, but she is quite cool. She's from Strangerville, and she's the one in the trailer, and she like eats the possession fruit or whatever it's called and gets corrupted by the mother, and that's just, I think that's epic. Like, she's awesome. Then this is Alice Spencer Kim, I think that's her name. Not Spencer Kim Lewis. That whole family's confusing. Yeah, she's decent, like, not much to say about her. I like her. This guy, I don't know his name. So he's from Island Living, I know that, but I could not tell you anything about him, so he's just gonna have to go in boring. Like, he's pretty boring. Same with this, I actually have no clue who this guy is. Not one clue. That is actually really bad. Oh my gosh, I don't know who that is. Leave a comment below for every sim that I don't know who they are, because I have no idea who this is. That's so embarrassing. Okay, I know who this is. This is Amy Prescott, and the only reason I know who that is because in all of my games, for some reason, my Sims children always become friends with this girl, and I don't even know why. She is one of the daughters of the head teacher in high school years, I think that's who she is. Yeah, I actually don't really, I think she's still gonna go in boring, even though I know who she is. Like, she's just so random. Like, no, her hair's pretty cool actually, so she can go in decent. I like her hair. So yeah, this lady, her last name is Jang. She's from City Living. I don't know her first name. Begins with A. That's all I can tell you. She's pretty boring, to be honest. I'd never play with that family. Then we got Angela Pleasant, and I don't like Angela Pleasant one bit. She's an ew because she's bad. Like, she's kind of annoying, and also I don't like how they did her in The Sims 4. Like, she looks really old, like that outfit. I don't know. I do not like her at all. Like, she's meant to be in university. Why does she look like she's like 60 years old? I'm not a fan. She just seems really mean, and I much prefer Lilith Pleasant to Angela. So yeah, Angela's going in ew. I dislike her. I actually don't know who this is. That's so bad. He's not one. Wait, I don't know who it is. That's so bad. Okay, boring. I'm sorry. I don't know who he is. Okay, this, I know who she is because when I was like adding the Sims to this tier list, I actually remember who this is this time. I didn't know her before. She's one of the people you can get as tenants. So a lot of the ones I don't know, they'll be because you can get them as tenants. So they're not like real townies in a way, but I included them anyway. She looks pretty cool. I like her style, but she's still gonna go in boring because I couldn't tell you one thing about her. I don't even know her name. Okay, this lady, she is from My Wedding Stories, and she's like from the old family that like runs Tartosa, and she's just like not very nice, so I don't like her. Who's this guy? I don't know who this is. I'm sorry. I have no clue who that is. Okay, this is Arun Bida. I know him. He's from City Living, and he's quite cool. He's decent. I'll accept him. Okay, this, oh, what's their name? Is their name Ash? I don't know. I really don't know. I think it might be Ash. Yeah, because AS and then AT. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, Ash is pretty cool. I don't have many feelings about them though. Okay, this is Atlas from what's even called Growing Together. I like Atlas because he's from he's in the teaser trailer for Growing Together, and I actually predicted the Growing Together pack from that teaser that he's in, so he has like a special place in my heart, to be honest. Okay, I know what pack he's from. He's from Growing Together. I don't know who he is. He's one of the Robles, I think that's their name. He's boring. I don't know. This is, I think she is in My Wedding Stories. I think she is one of the people from that. I honestly could be so wrong though. Yeah, boring. I'm sorry. I don't know who this is either. Boring. I'm really sorry. Okay, this is Barco Jiang. I actually know his name, but he, like his wife, is also boring. Okay, this, I don't know her name. It's like, maybe it's Becca. I don't know. It's something like that. She is one of the people going to university, and she is boring. Then our first mother load, Bella Goth. She is special. She is a special sim. I think everyone loves her. She's cool. She is very cool. So I will put her in the top tier. Okay, next we have this guy, and I think this is the guy from the Von Haunt estate in Windenburg. And he's pretty cool. I like the Von Haunt estate. I like how they've got the ghosts, and I think it's just a cool place to go. The Sims team could have done a bit more with it, I think, but it's just a cool place. I really like Windenburg as a world as well. It's famously the biggest world in The Sims, so it's pretty cool. This lady, I don't know who she is. I know she's from Growing Together. Don't know who she is. She's boring. Okay, Bess, getting you. I hate her because she's always calling up my Sims, trying to get me to give her 1 simoleon or 1,000 simoleons. She's so annoying. She needs to die, basically. I don't like her. This is Billy Jang. She is also kind of boring, TBH. She's kind of boring. But I don't know. She's actually quite cute, so maybe she can go up to decent because she is cute. I like her. Okay. What's his name? Bjorn. Bjorn's boring. Lowkey. Bjorn is kind of boring. This is, what is her name? Where's her name? She's from Eco Lifestyle. She's quite cool. I like her. She is one of the Sims that was created in The Sims Sparked. And does anyone remember The Sims Sparked? I loved The Sims Sparked. It wasn't very popular, and I think there was like drama in the fact that like they were trying to orchestrate drama, and they were trying to make it like not a cozy kind of game when, you know, The Sims is like a cozy experience just in general. And so it never happened again, but I wish they did a second season because I actually loved it. I thought it was so fun, and it was just cool, basically. I miss it. I miss The Sims Sparked. So bring it back, please. Okay. Bob Pancake's iconic. I love Bob Pancakes just because I feel like the Pancakes are the most iconic Sims from The Sims 4 that weren't in other Sims games because they're just so cool. I love them. I love how much I hate them both and how much they both suck, but it's just cool. It's cool. And people feel bad for Bob. Like, people are always like, oh, poor Bob, he has to live with Eliza. But low-key, Bob is just as bad as Eliza. Like, I hate Eliza, but Bob is just as bad. Like, we make jokes, but Bob is kind of like, he's lazy, he's a slob, he's not very nice. He's like the classic lazy husband who doesn't help around the house, and it's just not fair for Eliza. But then, you know, Eliza's also kind of an awful human being, and she doesn't work either. Like, Bob is the only one who works, but and in my head, Eliza like spends a lot of Bob's money, like a lot. So they're both kind of like stereotypes of you know, classic American household, and they're both bad, basically. But I think Bob, even though he's quite sweet, he deserves more hate because people are always directing the hate at Eliza. Me too, me included. Like, I direct a lot of hate at Eliza. That's kind of like my entire brand. But Bob is also kind of problematic. Second motherlode, Bonehilda. Bonehilda is cool. That is, I don't even need to explain that. This guy, I don't know his name. It's either Brant or Brent Hecking, and I think he's pretty cool because he is married to someone. They've got basically the same name. I don't know which one's which, but oh, and here's the other. Oh, that would be Brant because he comes before alphabetically. This one's Brent. Okay, yeah, they're quite cool because it's funny that they have the same name. Like, I love that. It's one of the reasons why I'm a mega fan of Taylor Lautner, because his wife is also called Taylor. And so I don't know if she is actually called Taylor Lautner. I don't know if she took his name, but it's just funny to me. Like, they're both called Taylor. And if she did take his name, then they're both Taylor Lautner, and that's just hilarious to me. I actually love it. So they remind me of that. Okay, this is Brittany Cho, and she is, I don't know, most people hate her. I have very few feelings about her. She's like average. The celebrities in general are kind of annoying, but I don't think she's much more annoying than others. Like, most people say that she comes up more. I barely ever see her in public, to be honest, when I'm playing the game. I mainly see Judith Ward, which is annoying because Judith Ward is kind of supposed to be like above everything. But then why is she just hanging out everywhere? Why is she doing the celebrity like hype jumping? Like, she wouldn't do that. She's too like refined for that, you know? But then she is for some reason, and she's the only celebrity I ever see in public, which is kind of weird. I'm sorry, I don't know who this is. I'm really sorry. I don't know many Sims from the newer packs, simply because I don't really play in the newer pack worlds. Because like in my games, I've already got worlds and I've already got Sims like living, so I just don't really play in the worlds that much with those townies, and I feel bad. I feel really bad. But also, I feel like the new townies, a lot of them are kind of forgettable because the Sims team just needs to like, in every world, they need to create some sort of normal family. So every world has one normal family. And then they're just forgettable because they're normal. You know, they don't have any like cool thing going on. That's like at least obvious to me, at least. And so because they're newer as well, we have less time to like instill them in our brains. Like, I know the Spencer Kim Lewis family because they're boring, but I know them because they've been around since the base game. So, you know, obviously I've had a long time to get to know them. But I'm sorry, like, I'm sure this Sim is like a cool person, but I don't know who it is. I'm really, really sorry. Okay. Caleb Vator. He's iconic. Like, I mean, I love the vampires in The Sims 4. They are so cool. And I mean, Caleb, he's a pretty good vampire. He's probably in the vampire tier list, he would be decent, I think. But because he is a vampire, he gets bumped up to iconic because, I mean, just look at him, like, iconic. I love his hair. It's so funny to me. It's the world's worst hairstyle, but I love it on him. Okay, next we have, I don't know his name. I really don't know his name. It's Cameron Fletcher. I do know his name. Okay, he is a university student and he is boring. He's boring. He is in the trailer and he's like kind of nervous to start university. He's a bit of like a socially awkward guy. He's like crying in the toilet. But yeah, he's just kind of boring, to be honest. I have very few feelings about him. Okay, this lady, she is from My Wedding Stories. I want to put her in boring again as well. I'm really sorry. I do actually know who she is. I don't know her name, but she's also boring. I'm really sorry. I'm really, really sorry. Maybe it's, he's called Cameron. She might be Carmen. I'm not sure. She could be Carmen. There is a Carmen in The Sims 4 and Candy. So wait, no, her name is not Carmen because R comes after N. Sorry, that is not her name. That's kind of embarrassing, kind of cringe. Sorry. Okay, next up we have this girl, and I don't know who she is, but she's quite cute, so I don't want to put her in boring. She's gonna go in decent, just because like she looks sweet. Like, I don't know, I think the children can't go in boring. They're too sweet. Like, they have to go at least in decent because, like, you know, they're not horrible people like these people, and they're not boring like these people because they're children. They're like cute. They have youth and life and stuff. But I don't know, I probably will put some children in boring, but this one's cute, so she gets to go in decent. Actually, that's kind of like bad ranking, to be honest. No, she's going bumped down. I don't know if you even know who she is. I can't rank her as decent when I don't know who she is. Sorry, yeah, she's going in boring. Okay, Candy Bear. Where do I put her? So, I like Candy, but is she iconic? Is she iconic? I don't think she's iconic. Oh, but is she? Maybe she is. I think she's quite cool. No, yeah, I like Candy. And I think it's funny because her hair in the promo material, like in the renders, not in actually the game, but in like animation and pictures the Sims team like made up for the promotion of Get get together. Yeah, that's what the pack's called. That was kind of embarrassing. I forgot what it was called for a second. Her hair looks so cool. But then in the actual game, her hair is the worst hairstyle in the world. Like, it looks so ugly, which is sad because it looked so cool in the promo material. I wish they could redo that hair to make it actually look cool because it had such good potential, but it was bad, which I think kind of lends itself to her iconicness because she rocks the bad hairstyle. I think she's the only sim I allow to have this hairstyle because I think to take it away from her would just be like sad, you know? Okay, next up we have this guy and I don't know who he is. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Same with this person. This might be Carmen, because that's Cassandra. Yeah, that's Carmen. That's her name. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, guys. I do not know who they are really. I know her name is Carmen, but that's it. Okay, next up we have Cassandra Goth, and I love Cassandra Goth. I love Cassandra Goth even more than Bella. Like, Cassandra is my favorite. She is just so epic and cool. I love Cassandra Goth. My favorite sim potentially. I think she might be my favorite Townie, so I'm just going to put her at the top because I love her. I love her so much. She is amazing. Next, we have Katarina Lynx, and come on, I love cats. She loves cats. Her name is Katarina Lynx. Like, 2 cats. It's just, she's another motherlode for me. I love her. Then this is Cecilia. I don't know her last name. I really don't know her last name, but she's quite cool. She is from Cottage Living. And yeah, I like her. She's decent. Next, we have Celine, and she is iconic, I think. I made a TikTok about her because I just think she's very underrated, and her story is just really cool because she was like turned into a werewolf against her will, and then she like created the potion to turn her back, and it was just so cool. She is a very underrated sim, so I like her a lot. Next up, we have Celeste. They have quite similar names, so it's kind of confusing. But yeah, Celeste. I don't know. She's fine. Decent. I don't really care about her, to be honest. Should I just put her in boring? Because she's kind of boring, to be honest. I can't be putting everyone in decent. Like, most of these sims will end up in boring because I either don't remember them or they're just like boring sims. Like, she doesn't really have that much going on, to be honest. I don't know who this is. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. This, I know who, I've seen her before. I could not tell you her name. So again, boring. This guy, I don't know his name, but he's her husband. Yeah, even more boring, to be honest, because I don't even remember his name. This is Clara Bjergsen. Low-key kind of boring. Low-key boring. Okay. Next we have, I think his name is Cletus Harris. I think that's right. And I don't like this family because, okay, I don't understand them, all right? Supposedly something shady is going on because none of them have jobs and they have a big house in Evergreen Harbor and their like description says that something weird's going on, but I don't understand it. I think I'm just being dumb. Maybe I'm really naive. I think maybe they're supposed to have been like growing illegal substances, perhaps. I don't know. I don't understand. If someone could explain that law to me, because I'm just kind of dumb. I think it is illegal substances, but honestly, I don't know. So for that, I'm going to put him at U because it frustrates me that I can't figure out by myself because I don't know, I'm pretty sure it is, but there's like no evidence in their house for like anything going on. And so it's very annoying to me. Next up, this guy, I think he's one of the tenants you can get in like, what's even called for rent. I don't know though. I'm not sure. This kid, don't know who it is, but very cute. I actually think that child is mega cute. Like, I love the hairstyle. But I don't know who they are, so they can't go any higher than boring because clearly they were boring enough for me to forget them. Okay, this sim is called Danny. I like them a lot. They're from the trailer for Horse Ranch, and I think the style is cool. I like the name Danny. It's spelled like Dani. I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, they are a decent sim. Okay, next up, this sim looks so cool. I don't know who it is. I'm really sorry. I don't know who the sim is. I don't know their name. I think which pack are they from? Are they from For Rent? I would guess For Rent. I don't know though. Yeah, that's kind of embarrassing. I'm sorry. Okay, this is Darling. Darling's decent. Like, I have very few feelings about this sim. But I think they're okay. I like them. It's kind of, I don't really understand what is their household called? Oh, it's called Karaoke Legends. Oh yeah, that's quite cool. They like singing. But I don't really understand the household because how do they know each other? Why Darling is a teen sim. I don't really understand why they're just in this household with two people they're not related to. It's just very confusing to me. One time, okay, this is actually kind of traumatic. Basically, one time I was playing a game, and because of story progression, so you know how Akira and wait, what's her name? Miko, that's her name, right? I think it's her name. Are dating in the game. Akira actually had a child with Darling, and it actually freaked me out because obviously Akira is like a young adult and Darling is a teen. But then in the game, obviously Darling aged up, and then they had a child together, and that's one of the reasons I don't like Akira, because that's actually freaky. That creeped me out. And it's just wrong. It's very wrong. Like, yeah. So I don't know. I think Darling has to go indecent to make up for that, because that was wrong. I can't believe story progression did that. It was actually offensive to me. Next up, we have Daryl Charm, and I hate Daryl Charm. I don't know, I think he's hot-headed, and so in my mind, he's just like a mean person. And I always get him and Penny Pizzazz to break up. In my most recent game, I had my sim marry Penny Pizzazz, and wait, that's not her name? Wait, it's not, oh my gosh, why am I saying Penny Pizzazz? That's someone else. I meant Amelia Ernest. Sorry, their names just sound really, they give us some similar vibes. I'm really sorry. Okay, but I always get him and Amelia Ernest to break up, and my sim married Amelia because I think Amelia Ernest is just, she's cool. I'm a big fan of her. So yeah, Daryl Charm is bad. I do not like him at all. Okay, and this is Dennis Kim from the Spencer Kim Lewis family, and low-key kind of boring. Same with this guy, because I don't know who it is. I'm really sorry. Okay, this is, I don't know his name, but he's quite sweet. He's one of the old men from Cottage Living, and I just love the idea that they live together in the cottage in the forest, and it's just so sweet. They have like a sweet life, and he just looks sweet, but it's really sad. The reason I don't know his name is because he's an elder. He dies like straight away when you start playing. It's just kind of sad. So I never have a chance to get to know him because he just dies. So I'm sorry. That's why I don't know his name. It begins with a D. Maybe it's Derek. It might be Derek. I don't know. Okay. Oh, come on. What is his name? Something Diego Lobo. Okay. I hate him. He just seems like such a snob. He might even have that trait. He's just an awful man. He's rich. And he's an art critic, I'm pretty sure, and he just seems like he seems annoying. He seems really annoying. Okay, so he's going in EU. Next up, we have Dina Caliente, and I love the Calientes. Motherload straight away. Dina Caliente is the best. I love her. Okay, this is, what is his name? It's not Dustin Broke. That's the other one. What is his name? It begins with D. That's actually kind of bad. Dirk Dreamer, that's his name. Yeah, I think he's quite funny. He reminds me of like, I don't know. He reminds me of, on like CBBS, he reminds me of the presenters there who do like with children, and they present like children's TV shows. He just seems like he would give that kind of vibe. Like he's quite like friendly and a bit of a goofball, you know. I don't actually know what his traits are. That'd be kind of funny if it is like goofball and like outgoing or something, but yeah, he just seems like that kind of vibe, so I like him. Okay, this is Dolly. Oh, I want to say Dreamer for some reason. That's not her name though. Robles or Dolly Ruano or Robles, I don't know, one of those two. Yeah, I don't like her actually. I really don't like her because she's a snob, and that's just like, I don't know, snobs just aren't very nice people. Like they're just kind of, they annoy me a lot. And in my current game, one of my sims is like friends with her, and she's just always really annoying. She's always coming over and inviting herself over, and it's just, I don't like her at all. And when my sim became famous, she did that thing where she's like, oh, we've always been friends, and invites herself over, and it's just like, she just screams fake friend and toxic, so I don't like her. Okay, this is, what is his name? That's so embarrassing. I'm really sorry, I don't know his name. Boring. Yeah, that is so bad. Why don't I know his name? It'll come to me later. I also don't know her name. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Okay, this guy, I don't know his name, but he's quite cool. He's like the horse ranching guy from Horse Ranch. And he like lives out on his own with his horse, and he's just quite cool. Like I like that kind of vibe, you know? Okay, Don Lothario. He's iconic. He's not Motherlode, but he's iconic. He has to go up there. Okay, this guy. Oh, what's his name? Dwayne Tala. I think that's his name. Yeah, he's kind of boring. For some reason, he's not related to anyone in his household, and I don't know why. He's a teenager, and he's just with this like other family, and I don't know why he exists there, to be honest. He just is, and that's fair enough. Maybe he was like being looked after by them. I don't really know. Okay, anyway, this is Dustin Broke. I don't really like Dustin Broke that much. He's not boring. I don't know. I should have had like a category for if I don't like them, but they're not boring, you know? But also like they're not you, because he's not you. He's just, yeah, I don't know. What is he? Probably boring. He is actually from other Sims games. Like he's not a Sims 4 original, which is kind of random that they just like lumped him in here for the Get Famous pack. But yeah, he's fine. He's like, I don't love him very much. Okay, this is, I think, Rowan Elderberry. I don't know. I don't really recognize him because in my game, most of these Sims I might not recognize because I have redone how all the Sims look, but I think that's Rowan. It's how he looks like before that, and I don't like him very much. He's boring. Okay, this Sim, she's cool. She is iconic. I don't know her name, but she is pretty. Wait, he can't be Rowan because it needs to be a Dean. I have no idea who this is. Oh wait, I do know who this is. This is the guy from Strangerville. That's the guy from Strangerville. Yeah, he is boring. He's just the most normal guy in Strangerville for some reason. Okay, anyway. This Sim, iconic. I don't care that I don't know the name, but child Sim, dad, ghost, pretty cool. So yeah. Okay, another Sim I don't recognize. Sorry, there are too many. Okay, this is one of the elderberries. I don't know his name. I don't like him. He just seems like a grumpy man. Yeah, and this is his wife. I like her a bit more, but she's low-key kind of boring. Okay, this Sim. Sorry, I don't know her name again, but I know the family. So the family, I don't know their last name, but I do know who they are. It's quite a lot of drama. Basically, the dad died in a fire, and so the mum was like sad, you know, but she's got to raise her like daughter. So the grandma comes and helps. So she's nice. And I just love the whole vibe there. And when I was first playing with Growing Together, I had my Sim have like a baby, and then she came over and she was like, "Oh, can I come look after your baby for you?" And that was just like so nice. So basically she's cool. I don't know who this is. I'm really sorry. I'm really, really sorry. I do know who this is though. This is the famous Eliza Pancakes. And I might even actually put her ahead of Cassandra because it's Eliza. Like, take a look at my profile picture. You can tell how much I think she's like a cool Sim, you know, but I also hate her. I hate her so much. I hate her beyond words, basically. But, you know, it's a complicated relationship. She needs to go up there. Okay. I don't like the Sim. Cheese hair. Bad. Okay. This is, I think her name is Sophia Bjergsen. Is that right? That might be right. I don't know. I really don't know. But kind of boring, to be honest. Kind of boring. This is Amelia Ernest. I love Amelia Ernest. Pretty cool. She's epic. This is Eric Lewis, and he is low-key kind of boring. From the Spencer Kim Lewis family. Yeah, he's boring. Okay, this is the conspiracy theorist from Strangerville. He is also iconic. My profile picture is kind of based on him. It's Eliza dressed as him. So, you know, it's pretty cool. And I didn't actually realize they look literally identical. So maybe you might think that my profile picture is just this guy. But it's not, it's Eliza, I swear. But yeah, this seems pretty cool. Another ghost. I don't know who it is though. We're going to put in decent. But maybe, I don't know, decent. Because I don't know who it is. And I don't know the name of, so sadly decent, not anything higher. Okay, this is Eva, what's her last name? It's like Capricosa. I don't know her last name, I can't remember it. Something like that. Kind of boring, to be honest. Kind of boring. She's one of like the partiers in Get Together, and low-key, I don't really live for that lifestyle, so yeah, I'm not really a party kind of person. And parties in The Sims are really boring. So yeah, she's going to have to go in boring. Okay, another boring sim, just a random toddler. From Cats and Dogs, that is, okay, what sim is that? It is the child, it's Delgado, that's the family, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know the first name though. I really don't know the first name. Probably Evie if it's after Eva though. So I think that's Evie Delgado. Yeah, I think that's right. But yeah, kind of annoying to be honest. Toddlers, I think this is probably the first toddler Townie in The Sims, which is pretty cool. I could be wrong about that though, so don't come at me. Do not come at me. But yeah, pretty cool, but also boring. This is the flower seller from My Wedding Stories. Low-key boring, low-key boring. This is Clement Frost. Father Winter. Oh my gosh, Father Winter might even be in Motherlode, but no, I don't think so. Not quite. Father Winter is iconic. Very iconic. Did you know if you have a child with Father Winter, that child has a special trait, which means they get like extra satisfaction points from fulfilling wants? Because that's pretty cool. It's called Father Winter's Baby. So you might want to consider that. Okay. This, what is her name? Faith? Maybe? Yeah, Faith Harris. I like her a bit more than her husband, Cletus. So she's going in boring. No, but she's not boring. She's going in decent. She's going in decent. I actually like her quite a lot. I like her hairstyle. This guy is, I think, Felix Syked from Discover University. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I like him. I like him. He is the founder of Brightchester University. So pretty interesting, if I do say so myself. Okay, this is another one of the Harris household. Don't know her name. She's going in boring. She's going in boring. Yeah, don't really care about her. Okay, this is, what is her name? Oh my god, I've forgotten his name. Gavin Richards. I like him because in my first ever game, my son was friends with him and he's just quite nice. He's a nice guy. Okay, this is Gita Razoya and I hate her because she's just mean. She forces her son to like date people when he's not really like, he doesn't want to do that. He's unflirty. Like he wants to stay in his own shell. But I do really like Gemma Charm. She is iconic. She's just like really cool. I don't really like her hairstyle, but I like it on her. I feel like it just looks cool on her. She's just like, she's pretty epic. I love the spellcasters in The Sims 4 generally. And she's just my favorite one. Okay, Jeffrey Landgrab now. How do I feel about Jeffrey? I feel like he's decent. He's decent. Like, I don't have very strong feelings about him. He's very average. Okay, this guy, I don't know his name. I really don't know his name. But he is pretty cool. He is pretty cool. He's a pilot. Actually, I think he's not iconic. He's not iconic, but he's cool. His plane crashed in Strangeville, and now he just lives in the plane wreckages, and that's pretty epic. This kid, he's one of the Harrises. I don't know who he is though. I have very few feelings, so he's boring. Oh, what is her name? I've forgotten her name. But she is pretty cool as well. She's cool. She's one of the spellcasters in the Amicable Acolytes household, and she is epic. I like her a lot. This is Greg. Greg is iconic. Greg is iconic. He is the feral werewolf from the Werewolf Pack, and he's pretty cool. Oh, she's from My Wedding Stories. I don't know her name. She's kind of random. I think this is one of the tenants you can have. I don't know who that is though. This is Grim. Grim is definitely Motherlode. The Grim Reaper. I mean, you can't get more epic than that. Guidry. I don't like Guidry. He's always rubbed me the wrong way. I think out of him and Temperance is kind of portrayed as the villain. I think it's the other way around. I think Guidry did something mega bad to like annoy her, and that's why she is the way she is. So I think this guy, I think he's bad news. I don't like him at all. Oh, I don't like this guy either. He is in the Munch household, and basically he is refusing to leave his like mum, because he's the oldest child. And apparently he won't like move out. He's like refusing to move out. And that's just not very nice. Like the mum clearly has a lot on her plate because she's running a restaurant. She's got 3 kids and the old one isn't even moving out like when she needs him to. So that's just not very nice. I don't know who this is. This guy, he's from the My Wedding Stories pack and he's pretty boring. I think this is his wife. I don't know. I could be completely wrong about that. She could be someone completely different, but she's boring as well. Oh, this is one of the celebrities, Holly Alto. She's boring. I know literally nothing about Holly Alto. I think maybe she's meant, I don't know even what she's supposed to be famous for. I think she's a musician. Not sure. This guy, he's in the Growing Together pack, I think. No, I actually could be wrong about that. Is he in Get Together? I have no idea. He's random. I don't like him. He's boring. This is one of the cute old men from Cottage Living. I don't know his name though, but he's pretty cute. Like, so he's decent. He's decent. This guy, oh, honestly, no idea. What pack's he from? Maybe Growing Together? I'm feeling like it's Growing Together, but I could be completely wrong. I feel like I've said a lot of people are from Growing Together. This guy as well. I don't know who that is. Also, this kid, no idea. Is that one from, that might be from Cottage Living. I'm not sure. Either way, kind of boring, low key. This is Izzy Fabulous, and Izzy Fabulous, like, it's a funny pun, so put in decent, to be fair. It's one of the celebrities. This kid, no clue who that is. No clue at all. This is one of the werewolves. It's kind of a boring werewolf, so it can be indecent. Because werewolves are still cool. This is Jacques Villarreal, and I hate him. It's implied that he murdered his wife. It's pretty awful. So I don't like him one bit. Not at all. Who is this? And that's kind of embarrassing. This lady, I don't know who she is. Also, same with this kid. No idea who that is. This, oh, I do know who this is. I've forgotten the name. That is bad. Yeah, low-key kind of boring. That's from Growing Together. I have no clue who this is. Literally never seen them in my life. So down here we go. This is Jeb Harris, though. I do know who that is. And I think he's kind of iconic. Like, that bag makes him kind of iconic. Like, why is he wearing a bag on his head? But then also he's from that household, the Harris household, which confuses me. He's one of the many mysteries of the Harris household. I don't understand them at all. Like, why is he wearing a bag on his head? It's so random. It's so random. Oh, this is, she's from Snowy Escape. I'm pretty sure the story with her family is that she's not from Mount Komorebi. Her husband is, and she moved to Mount Komorebi with him. But then I'm pretty sure her husband is like, he dated one of the other townies. And so I feel like the implication is that he might have an affair on her, and that's just kind of sad. Like, he might cheat on her, and that's just like, I'm putting her in decent because I feel bad. I think that's the story. I could actually be so wrong about that. But yeah, she's decent because I feel bad. Okay, this is Jensminda Bida, and she's pretty cool. She's pretty cool. Decent, like her husband. Yeah. She's actually the first sim, Townie, to be pregnant when you start playing with them, I'm pretty sure. Could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure she's the first. There's not that many. I think there's like one other. I don't know who it is though. Oh, it's one of the ones from Growing Together. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Okay. I think the sim is from My Wedding Stories. Could be completely wrong. No idea who this is. Okay, this, I think her name is Jess something. She is in Strangerville and she's pretty cool. I like the Strangerville sims. I really liked Strangerville a lot. So yeah. This is Jay Huntington the Third, and I mean, he's pretty iconic. With a name like that, Jay Huntington the Third, I mean, you have to be up there. No clue who this is. I genuinely never seen this sim in my life. I've never seen that hairstyle before. That is confusing me. What? I've literally never seen that hairstyle before. Okay. I don't know. I swear it looks like his base game as well. That's kind of embarrassing. Okay. This is one of the university professors. Boring low-key. This guy, I forgot his name. He's from Get Together. Also low-key kind of boring. Why are there so many boring sims? Like, this is a large chunk. No idea who that is. This is Johnny Zest. Johnny Zest is iconic. He is the disowned son of Nancy and Jeffrey Landgrab, and I mean, that is pretty crazy. But it is annoying in the game. He's not in their family tree, and you could say, oh, it's because he's been disowned, but like, not really. That's not really how it works. He doesn't even know them as well, which is just stupid. Like, they should have a relationship, you know? Okay. Judith Ward. Iconic or Motherlode? Which one? I think Motherlode. I think Judith Ward is that good. Like, I love Judith Ward. She is so funny and so weird and annoying, and I love her hair and how stupid it is. It's just, she's amazing. She is the best celebrity, and she's had like 7 million husbands. She's very Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo core, and that I love that book. It's such a good book. So yeah, I love it. Okay, this is Jules Rico. Kind of boring, lowkey. Yeah, he's kind of boring. He is married to Bess, and that does not do him any favors. She is awful. Okay, this girl is from not eco. What am I on about? She's from university, and she's kind of boring. She is kind of boring. Okay, no idea who that is. Someone from Horse Ranch. Still no clue who that is. Like what their name is or anything about them. This guy, I've seen him before. Who is he? He is from Cats and Dogs, and he's kind of boring. What's this guy's name? I think this is the husband of the ginger lady, this lady who was cheating. Well, I don't think he was yet, but I think it was implied that he might in the future. But I don't know if it actually is him. I don't know. So I don't want to put him as like, I'm pretty sure that is him, because yeah, no, this is him. And I don't like him. That's just like, that's not good. Like, ew, icky. Like, literally, my response to that is ew. All right, this guy. This is the Night Wraith. And if you don't know, as a spellcaster, you can get the curse of the Night Wraith. And that means that the Night Wraith, this guy, follows you around and you can't sleep and you're like always scared, and it's a bad situation basically. So he's pretty iconic. The Night Wraith is cool. Yeah. Okay, this is one of the mermaids. This is like an evil mermaid from Island Living. I'll say decent. Evil mermaid, pretty cool. What is her name? I forgot her name. Is this Cowrie? I think that's her name. She's pretty cool. I like her. She's like, yeah, she's pretty epic. Okay. This is the child whose father died. Oh my gosh, from growing together. I feel bad for her. That's sad. Her dad died, I think, making grilled cheese, aka cheese toasty. I'm pretty sure that's how he died, which is actually so sad. Honestly, worst way to go. He didn't even get to eat it. Okay, I don't know who this is. I'm sorry. I think, okay, I don't know anyone from the 4-rank pack. This is Katrina Caliente, and I don't know, she's not iconic. She's decent. She isn't quite up there though. She's not as cool as her daughters. She is decent though. I don't know her name, but she's one of the celebrities, and she's low-key kind of boring. Okay, this lady, she's from Island Living, and she's really sweet. Like, I like their household because she took in this other lady, and it's just like a really sweet relationship. Like, they're not related, but she's like raising her, kind of like taking her under her wing, and it's just very sweet. So is she iconic? I don't think she's iconic though. Iconic, like, I don't even know her name. I can't put her in iconic when I don't remember her name. So I'm sorry. She's going in decent. Okay. I don't know who this is. I'm really sorry. What is her name? I don't know her name. I want to say Kate, but that could actually be so wrong. I don't know. It might be because that's Knox, which begins with a K. So this might be a Kate. I don't know. And she is like the grocery store lady from Cottage Living. So she's nice, I guess. She's nice. I don't know who this is. This is one of the renters, I think, for rent. So I think fair enough. I don't know who it is because I think very few people do. This is Kiyoshi from Malcolm Murabi, aka Snowy Escape, and yeah, he's like all right. I like, because I'm pretty sure he and Kaori are dating. I could be wrong. I could be really wrong about that, but I think they are, and that's quite sweet. Like, that's cute because I think her. Oh yeah, because I think Kaori's her grandfather and Kiyoshi's like mom, I think, or maybe it's the dad, or both of them. They're like enemies because Kiyoshi's parents are trying to like develop Mount Komorebi, and her like grandfather is trying to like keep it, the small community like nice and sweet. So he's kind of in the right, and his parents are kind of like bad guys. But it's just like sweet that it's like Romeo and Juliet, classic story. Knox, okay, Knox is nice. I respect his fight for the eco lifestyle, but then it is The Sims, so I mean, climate change isn't a real thing in The Sims. So it's kind of annoying when he's always coming over and like bothering me, and I don't really like it, but I do respect it, to be honest. But it is kind of annoying for gameplay when he's like constantly bothering me, low-key. But then I do think he's doing good work. So he's decent. He's decent. Christopher, I hate Christopher. Okay. Basically, the story with Christopher. He is a werewolf, okay, from the werewolf pack, obviously. And he has 2 children. Okay, he has Rory, his daughter, and then I don't know what the other child's name is. The other child is kind of boring. I think I already ranked him. I think the other child is... Where is he? I've lost him. He's indecent. He's this guy. I think that's his other child. Okay, so that boy up there, he's like nice. He follows Christopher's rules, so there's no drama there. But Rory was like a bit of a rebel, and Christopher basically, I don't know, I think he didn't kick her out, but she left. And I blamed Christopher because I feel like Rory, like Christopher probably did something wrong, to be honest. I don't think Christopher, like, Rory wouldn't have left if Christopher was a good dad, TBH. Like, I think it's his fault. And now she's like running rampage. She's like rampaging around, like bringing bad names on werewolves everywhere. And Christopher kind of reminds me of Carlisle from Twilight. And Carlisle's kind of a bit dodgy, to be honest. Like, Carlisle seems like this sweet guy, but really he's a bit of a negative person. He's like not trustworthy. I trust Carlisle gives me bad vibes, and Christopher gives me the same vibes as Carlisle, aka bad ones. So that's why I don't trust him at all. He's going in the ew for me. I do not like him. Okay, Kyle. Kyle is funny. He's iconic because Kyle just calls you up and he's like, hey, I know you, definitely. Remember me from college? Because this is America. And he just invites himself around to your house. And that's so funny because you've literally never met him before. And you can literally, he stays, you say yes, and he just stays over for any amount of time. Like, you don't know how long he's going to stay for. And it's so funny. I love him. I haven't seen him in ages in my gameplay, so that's kind of sad. But yeah, Kyle Carlson, like that name is hilarious. So he's amazing, basically. Okay, this, oh my gosh, this is Lady Raven Dancer Goth, and she is amazing. She is like a spellcaster, incredible lady, and you should look up the lore with Lady Raven Dancer Goth because it's incredible. So she is motherload because I love her. Okay, this lady, I don't know her name. I'm really sorry, I don't know her name, and she is one of the university teachers, and yeah, she's kind of nice. She's one of the nice ones, but she's kind of boring as well, so sorry. Okay, this lady is the mayor of Henford on Bagley, and that's quite cute. Like, I like her. She's nice. I don't know who this is. I'm sorry. Nor do I know who this is. This lady is from Island Living, and low-key, she's also kind of boring. This sim, I quite like this sim's vibe. She is one of the eclectic arts household in Strangerville, and I love Strangerville, and I like her vibe. I like how she dresses herself. I like her hair. So she's decent. She's decent. Oh my gosh. El Faber? Incredible. Incredible. Iconic. I love the name. It's a reference to Wicked, Elphaba, for the Wicked Witch of the West. And she's just amazing. I don't know who this is. I'm sorry. She's pretty, but I don't know who she is. Okay, this is the lady who the other lady from Island Living was like, this lady was raising her, and it's just so cute. Like, I love their relationship, so she's pretty cool. Liberty Lee, I like Liberty Lee. She's kind of funny. She's a bit quirky. Yeah, I'm a fan. I think Liberty Lee and Summer Holiday should ditch Travis because Travis is kind of annoying, and he's got cheese hair, so you know. Brings him down a notch. Yeah, this lady, maybe she should go into ew because I hate her hair. Like, why is it cheese colored? Not good at all. Okay, Lilith Pleasant, iconic. Everyone loves Lilith Pleasant. Like, Lilith is so much better than Angela. Like, Angela sucks low-key. And Lilith is so cool. I love her hairstyle. I love her vibe. It's just epic. Another Lilith, Lilith Vator, also iconic. She is better than Caleb by a lot. These two are amazing, and I love that they have the same name. It's just pretty cool. I don't know her name. She is Makoa's wife, but yeah, she's kind of boring. This is Lily Fang, and she's pretty cool. I love her dress. It's very pretty. I think this is another Lily. She is one of the werewolves, and I love her. She's so cool, iconic. She does like gardening and stuff. This is Lou Howell, and with a name like that, you've got to be iconic. I think this is Lucas Munch. I don't know. I could be wrong about that. Boring. Don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. I do actually know who this is. Okay, because when I was like getting all these pictures ready, I did see some people, and I just thought this person was pretty cool because the black and white is epic. And I think, I could be wrong, I think this sim is what's it called? A color theory, an analyzer person. And that's just funny because they're literally wearing black and white, and that's hilarious. So that's puts you up to decent because that's just pretty funny. Luna Villarreal, and I quite like her because I feel bad for her. Her dad killed her mum, and that's just really sad. So she's indecent. Don't know who this is. I'm sorry. Don't know who this is either. This is one of the Sims that lives in Windenburg, and she lives with her roommates. They just like hang out in a really cute lot. So I love her. She's cute. I love her. Decent. This is one of the cottage living kids. Random. Kind of boring. Makoa, overrated, low-key. Like, yeah, he's a bit pretty, but he's not that good looking. Like, I don't know. He's very average, to be honest. I like his hair. His hair is pretty cool. But other than that, you know, like, he's I get it. He's slightly attractive, but not enough for people to be breaking up his family every single save file. Like, just make your own sim. Come on. Malcolm Landgrab. Evil. He's horrible. He's the worst. I hate him. Also cheese hair. I don't know who this is either, though. I don't know. I'm sorry. Nor do I know who this is. This is Marcus Flex, though, and he is also boring. His whole personality is just working out, which you could probably tell from his name. This lady, she is from Horse Ranch. I don't know her name, but I like her vibe, so, you know, decent. This is one of the Eclectic Arts household members. I don't know his name. I do quite think he's quite cool, though. And, oh my gosh, I don't know anyone's names, but she's from Eco Lifestyle, and she's pretty cool as well. Oh, I think this one's name is Blossom. I think. Yeah, that's Blossom, and I don't know her name. I don't know. I'm really sorry. I don't know who this is. This is, I want to say Max Villarreal, and he's pretty funny. He's basically a massive rebel. I don't know who this is. And this, oh, what's her name? Megumi? I think that's her name. And, ooh, okay. She is Yoshi's mum. So she's one of the kind of bad guys. She's trying to industrialize Malcolm Morabi, but I think she's quite cool. She's like a champion skier. If you get famous, she's like a level 1 celebrity or something. So that's pretty cool. She can be indecent because, I don't know, I think that's something that redeems her. This is, I don't know her first name. Prescott is her last name. She's the head teacher of the high school, and I like the relationship she has with her daughter because her daughter's a bit of a troublemaker, and I think that's just so funny. Like, I love that dynamic where she's the head teacher, but her daughter's a bit of a troublemaker, Morley Prescott, and it's just funny. I think her name might be May. I don't know. I'll have to check that. This is one of the island living people. Kind of boring though. Sorry. This lady, she is the wife of the mayor in Strangerville, Ted Roswell. I don't know her name. I feel that's kind of bad of me. Like, why do I know her husband's name and not her name? That's awful. I'm really sorry. I'm going to put her name on the screen because I feel bad about that. She is the mayor's wife, and I think that's kind of funny. That's pretty, like, she's not iconic though. She's not iconic because I don't even know her name, but that's funny. I like her whole outfit. I really like the vibes of Strangerville. I really love just the aesthetic and how I love Strangerville. Okay, I can't even explain it. Strangerville is one of my favorite packs, which is probably a really controversial opinion, but I love playing with Strangerville. And I think it has a lot of replayability. You just have to be creative. So people who don't think it does, just come at me basically, because I disagree. I think you can play Strangerville over and over again. You just have to do different stories every time. And I just think she's so funny. Like, I would love to, okay, I might do a playthrough where I play as her and she's kind of like going behind the mayor, her husband's back, and she's going to try and save Strangeville. I think that'd be so fun. So that's a new gameplay idea I've just had. So pretty cool. Basically, I love her. This is Michael Bell. He's the creature keeper. He's fine, you know, he just lives alone in the forest. That's reasonable. I don't know, he has animal friends. I love that. I don't know who this is. I'm sorry. Nor do I know who this is. I think from Snowy Escape. I don't know. This is Miko. I like her. She's better than Akira. She needs to leave him. This is Mila Munch, and I feel bad for her because her son won't leave, and she's got a restaurant to look after, and it's too difficult for her. This sim is a ghost. I don't know who this is though. Wait, let me see. Is this one of the people from the Von Horn estate? I think she's the lady from the Von Horn estate. Yeah, I think she is. So those two are both pretty cool. This is Minerva Charm. I love her. She is iconic. I don't know who this is. This is Mitchell, perhaps? I don't know his last name. And he's low-key kind of boring. This is Moira Fires. Yeah, kind of boring. And this is Molly Prescott, and I like her. This is Morgan Fires, and she's kind of boring. And this is Morgan Ember, and Morgan Ember is much cooler than Morgan Fires. I'm gonna put decent because I don't like the cheese hair. Mortimer Goth, and Mortimer Goth is iconic. Not Motherlode, but iconic, definitely. This is one of the Snowy Escape children. I don't know who though. I don't know who this is. This is Nancy Landgrab. Now, is she ew or is she Motherlode? I think she's Motherlode. I don't know. She's evil. She's a villain. She's just an awful person, but in a cool way. Okay, this is Island Living, but I don't know who that is. This is Kiyoshi's dad. He's bad. I think I blame him for doing the whole, you know, developing Snowy Escape. And you know, I've also just realized I said that this guy was the Night Wraith, but I'm pretty sure this guy's the Night Wraith. So I don't know who this is then. Please forgive me. Ghost sims that don't have much hair do kind of look similar. I don't know who this is. So I'm gonna have to drop this guy down to boring because I don't know who it is, and I thought it was the Night Wraith, but I don't think this is the Night Wraith. So I'm really sorry. Okay, now we have Nina Caliente, and Nina Caliente, she's Motherlode as well as Dina. I do prefer Dina, I think, but Nina is pretty cool as well. Don't know who this is. This is one of the Sims from high school years, but also kind of boring. Don't know who this is. This is Octavia Moon, and I like Octavia Moon. She is cool. One of my first Sims save files, their last name was Moon, and when I got Get Famous, I was like, oh my gosh, Octavia Moon can be their relative, and it was like my little headcanon that they were related, because it made sense because my Sim was a musician and his last name was Moon, and I was like, oh my gosh, they're related, like they could be cousins or something. And she needs to get divorced from Thorn as well. I don't like Thorn. He's going in EU when I get to him. I don't know. Well, I do know who this is from Snowy. What am I on about? From Island Living. But I don't know her name. I'm really sorry. Okay. This sim is cool. I don't know who she is though. She's from Life and Death, but she is so cool looking. She's going in decent. I love her. Olive Tinker, boring. Olivia Spencer Kim Lewis. Is that her full name? Or is it just Spencer Kim? I don't know. Or just Spence. I don't know what her last name is. And this is Orange Bailey Moon. I like Orange. He's going in decent. He has a funny name. This is Orion, I think, from the Growing Together pack. I like Orion. It's a cute name. I thought Orion was a girl. No, not a girl. I thought Orion was a boy at first, but she is a girl. I don't know who this is. This is one of the mermaids, but also kind of a boring one. Don't know who this is. This is Paolo. I don't know the last name though. And kind of boring. And this is Penny Pizzazz. I was talking about Amelia Ernest before and I said it was Penny Pizzazz, but no, this is Penny and she's pretty cool. Don't know who this is. Nor this. This is from Cottage Living. She's like got her own little farm. That's pretty cute. I like her. This is Razoya, and he's sweet. His mum is kind of mean though. Okay, I don't know her name. Oh, I do. Rashida, I think that's her name. And she's from Cottage Living. And she's sweet, like she's trying to escape the countryside, and I think that's just quite cute. Like She's got bigger dreams for herself, and I like that. It's nice. Don't know who this is. Oh, I hate this man. This is, what's his name? Something Crinkle Top, and I hate him. Basically, the drama is he was married to Agnes Crumplebottom, yeah? And then, like the awful person he is, he faked his own death and left her. And then Agnes, her life crumbled. Like, she was going to have a baby, and I think she lost the baby or something. And her husband died, but he's not actually dead. He just ran away from her. And so she was just sad for the rest of her life. And he just ran away. And now she just hates seeing anyone in love. And she hits anyone if they display, like, romantic interactions in public because of how, like, traumatized she is. And it's all because of this man. And he's just trying to live forever and find immortality. And I hate him. Like, that's awful. What a horrible thing to do to someone. This is Robin Banks. She's new. She's the new burglar. And I think iconic because Robin Banks, that's such a funny name. And she's a burglar. Like, I love that we have that now. Okay, this is Rowan Elderberry. He's boring. He's boring. And this is Rory. Rory, the werewolf, who is Christopher's daughter. And I love her. She's cool. This sim is Cowrie's grandmother. And she's nice. She's really sweet. This is Salim Benali, and he's an author, but he's kind of lazy, so he's always procrastinating, and I think that's really funny. I kind of relate low-key. So, yeah, he's nice. Okay, and this, I literally discovered this sim making this video, is the ring bear from the Love Struck pack. I have no idea the context behind this sim, but I love that name. I think it's a How I Met Your Mother reference. I don't know. Iconic. The ring bear. I love it. I don't know why I have two of this sim. That's kind of embarrassing. She's the pub owner in Henford on Bagley, and she's fine. She's fine. She's kind of boring. She's from high school years. I think her name's Savannah. I don't know. Okay, this lady, she's evil. She's one of the professors from Discovery University, and she's evil. Like, literally, she has the evil trait, and I think that's so mean. Like, just be nice for once. This guy, he is from Get Together, and he's kind of boring. He is kind of boring. Okay, this is Cowrie's grandfather, and he's also nice because he's like trying to protect the neighborhood, and I like that for him. Okay, this is Sydney. He is Savannah's brother, and he's also kind of boring. Horse ranch, but that's all I know. I think she's like a champion rider, but she's kind of boring. This is Simeon Silver Sweater, and I feel like I shouldn't have put him in this video because I'm pretty sure he's based on a real person. I think he's one of the Sims team, so I feel bad about ranking him. I don't know, I feel like I shouldn't put him in this because I intentionally excluded Sims that were real people, like the Millie Bobby Brown Sim, the Baby Ariel Sim, because they are real people and I felt bad about ranking them. But so I feel like I shouldn't rank this character. So I might leave him out because it just doesn't feel right to rank like a real person, you know? So I won't keep him in this video. And this is the other pub owner. I guess I did that household twice. Yeah, he's fine. He is fine. He can go here. And this is Siobhan. I don't know her last name. Fires, I think. Is she Fires? Yeah, boring. She's boring. Not much to her. This, oh, this is Sophia. Which one's Sophia? Is it the child or is it her? This must be Sophia because this is S. I don't know what the other child's name is. I called her Sophia before, but that wasn't her name. She's boring. Either way. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is, but very cute hairstyle. This is Summer Holiday. Like Liberty Lee, she's pretty cool, and they should get together, you know? Where is Liberty? I put her in Decent, didn't I? Yeah. I don't know who this is, and I put them in twice. This is Supriya Delgado from Cats and Dogs, and I don't know. She's kind of boring. I feel bad, but she is. This guy, I feel like I should know him, but I don't remember him. Okay, this sim, so funny. Crow costume, instantly iconic. I love it. I don't know who this is. From Snowy Escape, but I'm not sure. This is from Growing Together, but I don't know who it is. This is from Island Living. I like the hair, but I don't know who it is. This is Ted Roswell. Ew, I hate him. He's the mayor of Strangeville, and he's letting all the military people put the mother plant in, and he didn't do anything about it, so he's a bad mayor, basically, and I hate him. He's corrupt. He probably took a load of money from them, to be honest. And this is Temperance, and I love Temperance. She is motherload, because I think I think the Sims have propaganded against her, and she's actually way cooler than the Sims team want us to know, and they want us to think she's evil, but actually she's really nice. I don't know who this is. This is the best mermaid from the Island Living pack. So she's not iconic though, she's not. Don't know who this is. This guy, he is one of the Discovery University professors. He's kind of boring. Thorn Bailey. Oh, I've just skipped someone. I hate him. I hate Thorn Bailey. He sucks. He's just awful. And Octavia Moon needs to divorce him. He's awful. I hate him. This is one of the Cottage Living guys. He's boring. Don't know who this is. This is Tina Tinker. She's quite cool. I like her. This is, oh, what's his name? Tomax something from the Amicable Acolyte household, and that's pretty cool. I don't know who this is. Travis Scott. He's quite boring, to be honest. And he's got cheese hair. Don't know who this is. Don't know who this is. I feel bad saying that every time. Don't know who this is. Oh, wait, I'm getting the Sims mixed up. This guy is the color analyst person, and the other lady was just black and white for some reason. Either way, she's pretty cool. I don't know who this is. Don't know who this is either. Nor this. Why are there so many I don't know? That's really embarrassing. I don't know who this is either. What? Or this person. What? How do I not know any of these people? Nor this person. This lady, she's from, what's it called? Hobbies and thingy businesses. She's quite sweet. I like her. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. Oh my gosh, nor this. I feel bad. I feel really bad. I don't know who this is either. This is one of the renters for Rent, and I like the pink hair. I like the pink hair. This is Trashly, and Trashly is actually like 3 raccoons, so maybe I shouldn't have included him in this, but to be honest, I think he counts as a sim, so he's iconic. I don't know who this is. Or this. Or, oh, I do know this. This is one of the mermaids, but also kind of boring. This is Ulrike. I like her. She lives with this lady and they're roommates, and it's just quite cute. I don't know this. Or this. Or this. But this is Vanessa Jong. She's from the Get Famous pack, and I think she's just quite cool. I like her hair. She's decent. This is Victor Fang. He's boring. He's not as cool as his wife. This is Vivian Spencer or Lewis. I'm not sure. I think Vivian Lewis. I could be wrong. And she's nice. She's nice. I'm not sure what her last name is though, because there are 3 last names in that household and I don't know which one hers is. Vlad. Vlad is Motherlode, so he gets to be the second man in this list. Cool ghost, but I'm not sure which ghost it is. So we're going to put in decent, because ghosts are just cool in general, and this one looks evil, so I like it. This is Wayne the Boulder, based on Dwayne The Rock Johnson, which is pretty funny. Okay, but should I ask... This is based on a real person as well, but it isn't actually a real person. It's like a joke about this person. So I'm justifying it this time to include this character because it's based on The Rock, but it isn't actually him. Whereas the others, I don't know, should I still include this guy because he is based on the Sims developer, but he isn't the actual, but I don't know. I think that kind of counts as like a Sim cell. I don't know. I feel bad about making it about real people, you know, but I think this is different enough because it's like a reference to, whereas these are actually like, this is actually like the sim of the person. I think that's how I'm justifying it. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. This is Wolfgang Munch, and I think he's pretty cool. He's better than his older brother, so he's indecent. This is one of the werewolves, I think. Boring, though I'm not even too sure about that. That could be wrong. Don't know who this is. Nor this. Why are there so many kids in this game? I don't know who this is at all. Oh, this is, her husband died and I feel bad for her. So she's indecent. Yama-chan, iconic. This is Yasmin, Tinker. She's kind of boring. Don't know who this is. This is Yuki Bear, and she, like her sister, is pretty cool. She's going in iconic. I don't know who this is. This sim is cool, but I don't know who it is. I'm really sorry. Don't know who this is. This is Zoe Patel. and she's all right. I like her. I think she's fine. This is a cool ghost, basically, from Life and Death. So that's actually my full ranking, because these Sims have they've already been done, or this is a real person, so I'm not ranking. But yeah, so what do you think of my ranking? I'll give a slow scroll down of it all, and you can tell me what you think down below. Do you disagree with me about anything much, or do you think I'm right about everything? Let me know in the comments, and you could have a go at your own ranking if you like. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. You can subscribe, leave a comment, or share the video with a friend. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.